What's up, people? Comey, thank you for remaining a Legion supporter, and thank you for the gifted. Gray, make sure you thank Comey. You sound dead, my guy? Yeah, I'm tired. But because I just woke up, not because I didn't sleep. No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So, we stopped at the tutorial right before 12:08. Sixel, thank you for well, Comey, thank you for the membership. Sixel, thank you for becoming a member, and don't forget to thank Comey. All right. I see how it is, Comey. I see how it is. I see how it is. I abso-freaking-lutely see how it is. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear that okay. Yep, it looks like you guys can. Welcome back. More Arknights, more story, Papa John's. We stopped with this tutorial. I figured that would have been a good place to stop, so we stopped there. As usual, streams are usually going to be around 2 hours, 2 hours and 30, maybe 3, depending on what's going on. And we will end up continuing after that tomorrow, which, like I told you guys before, well, yesterday, Thursday and Friday are going to be exceptions because I will be out of town. So I won't be able to continue the story on those days. So I'll most likely continue on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. I could do it Saturday evening, but that wouldn't be good for Baki. So yeah. So yeah, we're going to. What's up, Inrate? Welcome. So we are going on a steady pace, to be honest. Yeah, I think 2 hours worth of story is pretty steady. I think that's pretty okay. Allows me to ramble a little bit. We can go in and do some story. We talk about it a little bit in between the sections, so I can make sure I understand what's going on. And yeah, it's pretty decent. Don't forget, shoe drops tomorrow. Ooh. Let's see if I get another one and done. I'm hoping I do, because I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Crystals are not like the most the thing I have in hand right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so they're giving me Blaze and Gitana. They're giving me Blaze and Gitana.
It may be a little gruesome, but I love shredding steel and crushing bunkers.
Doctor, we spotted a large number of enemies. We lack the resources or backing from civilians to deploy the AoE operators.
My weapon chooses its worthy wielder.
Fortunately, we found some emergency supplies. This is going to be one of those situations where we can put a unit down. Break the supply. Yep. And that's what they're going to put Cruz down for.
Here I am.
A warrior must be ready to face death on the battlefield.
Okay, she hitting people with that, bruh. This brings a whole new definition of got pipe. We've replenished our deployment resources.
A warrior must be ready to face death on the battlefield.
Do I put her here? Looks like it's a lot coming from, okay, I see.
Hear the roar of... There you are.
My rule is to balance your lives hanging.
Here I am. Draw a card.
My rule is to balance your lives hanging.
So it's just telling me about the resources. I no longer have to wait for the civilians in order to get resources now. I'm gonna have to have a unit dedicated to
the rights of the infected will only
watching
be
the
won
resources
by the
on the field and
actions of
making
the
sure that we get
infected.
those, and then removing them from the field so that I can take advantage of that slot. Okay, 12-8. Reunions are not always accompanied by flowers. Roadside emergency reserves. When destroyed. Yeah, this is the... Your DP is going to get giga restricted? Don't tell me that. Where are the reserves?
All operators
okay.
must maintain strict discipline.
I'm listening. There you are. Yeah, you'll hear from me as needed. Here I am.
And these guys are going to be in the way, stopping me from getting shit too.
Picked out your bait yet?
Take aim.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
Here I am. Here I am.
Don't keep me waiting. Forward.
slow.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Please, trust in me.
What do you need of me? Cowards break the silence first.
I'm done rambling in the dark.
Arch unit charging.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
What's up, brother?
I'm prepared. Fear not the firelight.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Yielding is not an option.
Where do you wish this endless burn? You needn't dare. Mission accomplished.
I control the battlefield. It's really changed around here. Ruins. I imagine his voice is something like ruins, corpses, and originium dust floating from the dead. I imagine you, Rhodes Island, don't need me worrying about your protection, being a ripathy specialist and all. I imagine his voice sounding like dead, like he's bored all the fucking time. This war has been creating new infected without end, and life under these circumstances can only make it harder. They've been thrown into this chaos without warning, and they may not realize how cruel a fall it is yet. It goes for the pain of their illness and the scars of war, but they'll know soon enough and twice over. We all have a clear picture of how it infects and festers. How the people die in their confusion or amass in their hatred. And you've seen where that hatred leads, Doctor. Reunion. War has given people a great excuse. Without the veil of daily life, things could get even worse. Whatever the reason is, we need to stop Teresa's. And Teresa. Roger. It looks like we'll have to part ways for the moment. So goes our line of work. Always piles of things nagging at you to deal with them. Like, that's how I view his voice. Right. I think I'll be seeing you in a bit. Stay productive now. Can you let my eyes work, man? I know I just woke up, but geez. Bleeding, hell. He makes my hair stand on end. Okay, I'm done with the voice acting. I'm sorry. Not even an old PC Whitman ever made me feel so sick. Alright everyone, chin up. Welcome to the HQ of We Merry Glasgow Gangers. I mean, I can guarantee it was at least. Definitely too posh for Endra. I could try again next time. Oh my gosh, man. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm gonna go without my glasses for a little bit because they're killing me. Don't know how Baird's been running the gym since we left. Siege, Morgan. You not got anything to say? Indra. Love, I think I stepped on something. Probably just someone's pet scar. Oh no, don't tell me it's someone we know that's dead. Someone's pet scarpering for the street. The hell is that? Amiya, don't look. I've seen already. Doctor, in those illusions from the past, I've seen sights still more tragic than the ones here. We're here precisely to ensure the situation doesn't unfold that far. The hatted man led us here, then permitted us to act freely on our own wishes outside of the deal we made. His goal is clear to us. He knows we won't be content with letting all this be, and he hopes the people here will credit the Duke he serves with our actions. But I don't care. I don't care how the Duke wants to use us. I don't care what kind of prestige she's hoping to rake in. I don't care if this will impact the other Dukes' fight for their people's affections or compel them to act in whatever way. All that matters is, I cannot let this be. This isn't some disaster taking place in a country, in a city, in a neighborhood unrelated to us. This is happening to each and every living person. Trust has always been a fragile thing, collapsed in a moment, even harder to rebuild. Quickly, Doctor. We might not have that many pharmaceuticals on us, but we have to make all the use of them that we can. There, that should be okay now. Sorry, I'm not a professional doctor. This is just some basic first aid. We've stabilized your ripathy symptoms and stopped your wounds from worsening. That's all we can do for now. You need rest and supplements. After that, it's down to luck. Do you need us to bring you home? No need. Hunger knocked me out, that's all. Just was sleeping for a bit on the pavement. What do you be wanting? I've got nothing to my name. We don't want anything. Nothing? Go back home, sir. Here's some food. Keep it hidden. Don't let anyone else find out. Alright. I'll be out of here then. You've gone too long without food. Don't eat too quickly. You need to let your body functions recover bit by bit first. Right. Got it. You know, when he gets home, he is like he's not gonna. Thank you. He can't wait to do it too. You heard that running? Amiya, we have a lot of people staring at us, most of them with ill will. Two groups are planning their moves and readying Molotovs. I know, but at the same time, the desperate have seen us too, and the ones hiding themselves in the dark, deathly ill, so have they. Just the fact we're here might have been enough to relight a spark of hope in them. After a violent collapse, any rebuild demands great care. That's right, Doctor. We don't need for people to trust us. We don't need them to reestablish their trust in each other. We need them to reestablish their trust in each other. That's what underlies a society coming back to life. Someone's coming. Doesn't matter. I'm stood right here. I'll stand in front of you. This is our street, and we're pulling her back out of this chaos and anger. Doesn't matter who it is. Bring it on. Mind yourselves. Here they come. Hey, is that? Boy, don't you fuss about nothing, Hannah. Nearly socked you straight in the gut. You lot show off like a circus. You want everyone here targeting you? Come on, with me. They're gonna run. Shit, the Glasgow's got in first. Surround them. Out of the way. Miss Inez, don't take them on. Not for now. I recognize a few of their lot. It's just the fear and tortures driving them mad. Nothing they need to pay for with their lives. Head to the alley we used to block off for snooker. Same door as ever. The way they talk is so crazy. Got it. Baird, we'll see you at home. Come with me. Quick, get a move on. Don't lose them. I haven't eaten for days. I can't run. On your bike. Get out of here then. You'd eat dead people if you had any spine. I'm not your nanny. Uh-oh, Red came in here like, what did you say? I got this. You want to go? He sees a dude with the sword and says, you want to go? Who are those people? Yeah, who else are they going to be? It's the Glasgow bastards. Glasgow gang, are they? Are we getting them together, or am I getting you? No. I reckon I've seen them before. And that one in the uniform? Things here got more complex than I was predicting. I need to move fast. Is there a bigger ruckus in here today or something? Did a fire start again? Should I go take a look first? If a fire spreads, then it's no skin off your nose, little girl. Do your own job. Don't let me see anything funny. No one's going to look out for you here. Manfred. Aye, aye, sir. Sir, what brings you here in person? There's nothing you need to worry about here. It's all under control. Paying no heed to the Sarkaz soldiers report, Manfred walks over to the foot of the blockade zone's wall, gazing far off at the buildings within. Is something off, sir? The war continues to proceed smoothly. Paprika, what have you witnessed in these past days? Oh no, he knows. They've just been slaughtering each other. No, not even that, really. They've just been so scared. Fear and mistrust divide a people. Pacts, customs, and morals all collapse forthwith? Never heard it said that way. Under extreme conditions. The Kazdel of old attested to that. Kazdel. Hence, do our two leaders take a stand? You mean, what if I were to ask you, what can bind a people? Maybe patience? We can try and win people over, or use our own kindness to move others. I think, as long as you have enough time, she failed. Any ties that such things build are too frail. But he told me the most effective thing is hate. Manfred throws an indifferent glance at the young mercenary girl. Her breath's bound tight by nerves, daring only to stare at the tips of her own shoes. See, that's crazy. That's crazy because I think he was testing her, like, her mentality. I think she gave a very Rhodes Island style answer, and that's not the answer that he wanted. He wanted that Darth Maul style answer. He wanted that hatred, dark side. Like, that's what he wanted. Paprika is a Sarkaz who hasn't had to suffer, but she took the call and is regretting her choices and thinking violence is the solution because of her experience and kindness. Yeah, and that's definitely not the answer he was looking for, regardless, right? She gave the Theresa style answer. Pre-possession Theresa. Well, it's a naive answer in his eyes, yeah. You have persistently been sharing your own supplies with those behind the blockade. Yeah, he knew. No, that was a Sarkaz. I thought... What? How could you? Sarkaz who served Victoria should make you even more sick. Sir, I assure you, I will immediately continue. Sir, we cannot have everyone inside dying of starvation yet. And I think the whole reason why he's saying, go ahead, keep doing it. I think the reason he's doing that is because it will make him look good and helpful. Maybe. I actually don't know if that's his intent. I don't know why he's telling her to do it, to continue doing it. In time, they'll be of great use to the military commission. There we go. I got my answer. The she and she failed should be Theresa, in my opinion. You think so? There's no context around that would make me think that. Unless you mean because I was like her. Okay, so because of the kindness and everything that she's lived by, she hasn't had to go through anything crazy, right? You can assume Manfred is smart. Can't let the embers go out. Got to throw a bit of kindling supplies in the war zone to keep the fire going. Oh, you're thinking about this the complete other way, right? Because if you put food out there, someone's going to see that there's more food out there. More people are going to start arguing for it and fighting over it. And any other supplies too. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about it that way. Paprika joined this war out of no personal attachment or understanding of their struggles. She's a Sarkaz who didn't have to live in Kazdel or fight for survival. Yeah, that's what I meant. That the only way you can assume that that's Theresa, I mean, like the she and she failed was Theresa, was if this was viewed as a Sarkaz living in peace. So, Comey going hard on the Paprika lore. Comey and Baki are the two people that I know that will literally go through like all the dialogue and shit within the story, and then no context that I don't know just because they did that extra step. So they understand the characters a lot better. Both of them. Both of them. Not just Comey and not just Baki. Both of them. He wants Paprika to understand the mindset of the military commission because of her naivety. I've never heard it said like that, but her way of thinking, because she's naive. That's why Paprika failed, because her answer wasn't one of suffering and one of the collective will. Oh, come on, Kara. Are you really playing Arknights now? Damn it, another game. Where are you trying to be? Something suck, huh? What are you talking about? I've been playing this for 3 years. I've been playing this for 3 years. What you mean? I've been streaming it for 2-3 years. Oh man, that's funny. I won't play it. That was random. I don't know what game David joined the channel off of, but it probably just joined off of like another game and they're just wondering where that game is. I don't know. Chaotic, I subscribe for Popicom. Where the fuck is that at? Completely wrong channel, bub. Yeah, David will be fine. Not much has changed around here. Morgan, are your graffiti still up? I'm looking now. My standards must have been terrible back then. You haven't got much better though. Oh, you want to go, Anna? As the two argue, Siege and Baird look on. They make brief eye contact and break into laughter, shaking their heads. If you overlook the sealed up entrance, the boarded up windows, and the wariness in their expressions, it might all seem like nothing's changed. But everyone knows deep inside, what hasn't changed, we haven't changed, is self-consolation at most. A kind of illusion. Every minute and second that's ever passed has left an unquestionable mark on them. Long time no see, Baird. True that, Vina. Long time no see. The fact that we're still around and kicking is probably the best news I've had in a long while. I've never said die, you know that. That I do. Vina, I'm just happy to see you back here. Happier than you can imagine. I've always believed you'd come back. We put up the sign for the slobber knocker together and all, back in the early days. It's just been hard for me to grin and bear it. In these times, I know. And I know you didn't come back just for my sake. 5 whole years ago, you scrambled out of here. I remember Norport was practically open season already and all those bastards after your neck. I wasn't ready then. I didn't want to tow anyone else into my business. It was leave or nothing. So, you're back here now, back on our street. Now you're ready? I hope I am. The Rhodes Islanders want to look for that Sarkaz airship here. I'll be assisting them as a Rhodes operator and all. But I've never stopped being a member of the Glasgow gang. I'll get you out of this mess. It's my duty to. It's my duty to you. Always has been. Same as ever, you are, Vina. Not one bit different. Just like it used to be, eh? Just, there's one thing. I don't know if... Baird, we're skint on supplies as is. Now you bring in all these people? You want everyone to split up once we're done eating? Are you hoping I'll go rob some blockhouse with security up? Shut it with that, Cater. Although our stockpile's definitely... Please, it's okay. We brought rations with us. We even have some supplies. Jawbreaker from Edda and Eddie. I don't even know the context of what you were talking about, but what the fuck? Not the biggest amount, but enough to put us out of dire straits for now. We can change the zone together, as long as we can unite everyone on this plate. Unite? Listen, Caudus Runt, unite isn't an easy word to toss around, but you lot are more than welcome to try. Fingers crossed, you're what makes the difference.
I think we did all right.
I think we did all right. Sorry, I was just reading up on what you guys were talking about. See if it was like meant for me to be keeping up with it. Hey, look at all. Okay, I see how you get down. See, you see all that liquor? And that shit's been just sitting there too. Your best Cruise impression sounded like Walmart Mickey. TikTok. I'm sorry. This room. Take a look, Doctor. This is our old home. Ooh, must have been pretty good living here. No shit it was. Hannah never did the cleaning though. Alright, so they shared this room. Oi, Vina. How many more times do you want me to fess up to my mistakes? I dropped in now and then after you left. Tidied things a little. Been a few years, but it shouldn't be much different than it was. Is Baird a character that's playable? I like her design. My whole stash is still here. Always knew you were tight, Baird. Fancy me having to be the poor girl left behind. No, not yet. Oh man, she looks fire, man. She looks like she'd be more of the assassin type too. Don't give me that, Baird. You told us you were going to stay. How you need to be in your own bed, be shambling the moment you were out of Norport? Yeah, well, maybe I should have tried and put up with it. Stuff that. You think I don't know you? We're all stuck in hell when you can't sleep. If I'm tired enough to go 6 feet under, the last thing I want is you trying to chinwag with me again. Well, I've been falling asleep just about anywhere these days. What? Too tired? Might be. Just found out sleeping's the best way to empty your head. Once my Rhodes Island mission's done, Baird, I'll bring you lot out of here. All of you. Here. Let's pop some bottles and celebrate getting back together after all these years. It's cheap stuff, but hey, maybe leaving it so long made it better. So this is all Indra stuff. Morgan, give Baird a read of those books you wrote. Tell her about our adventures. Hey Baird, you're missing your chance to become part of the King's Chronicles. She's knocked out. Morgan, what's wrong? You've been pale as a sheet this whole time. We finally made it home. You ought to chin up a little. I'm thinking about the hand I stepped on. It was probably just some accident. It had a thumb ring on it. Something's telling me I've seen it somewhere before. I feel like I should remember, but I keep drawing a blank. Baird, what's been happening in Norport all these days? Not much, Morgan. Maybe it was just an accident. Everyone's been trying their hardest to survive, that's all. It's in the past anyway. You're back now. We'll be out of here soon. That's enough for us. Norport's our home. I used to picture what it'd be like when we came back. I thought we'd spend our first night piling into that snooker place to play until the sun came up. Then go drinking next door until it all went dark. Or maybe we'd go through McLaren at the video place and reserve all the seats. End up watching 10 whole adventure movies back to back. I saw it, but I didn't dare look properly. All that broken glass caked with blood. Oh man. In the shadows, all on the ground inside. You should get a proper kip like me. Must be shattered after coming all this way. Vina, you got that realm blade now. You'll be the hero, yeah? You'll save Norport. We'll save Norport. This'll all just pass, right? Of course. We'll take back our old lives. Maybe if... Nah, look how late it is. Get some rest, muckers. We've got mountains to deal with tomorrow. Baird's right. We all need to get some proper rest. That, like, it just went from like a nice, decent mood to just getting sad and gloomy, man. Siege huddles up on the sofa. She used to spend countless nights here. Every inch of it feels as familiar as ever. She still remembers how they picked up this couch at the flea market all those years ago. The four of them breaking their backs to carry the bloody piece of tat all the way to the gyms upstairs. She reckoned it pretty wide back then. But soon enough, she was resting her feet on the armrest just to fit. In the dark, Siege's hand brushes over the sofa, feeling each nook and cranny. Here's the gash left from when Hannah was practicing with her knife. 3 whole days she felt guilty about that. Morgan spilled a whole bottle of drink here. She brought a tin of awful cleaning stuff to treat the stain, and it got worse the more she tried. The whole patch is still smooth as a baby's bottom to this day. Baird put the iron down here and forgot about it. Nearly burnt the whole room down. This is a good ass picture. She used to believe these days would never change. She used to be sure these days would never change. This is their Glasgow gang, their neighborhood, their stomping grounds, their home. See, this is one of those moments I'm telling you, like adding like some sort of CG here would have been great. Like, or not CG, an animation like of it going black and white, cracking and breaking. Like stuff like that would be very welcome in Arknights, to add like the effect of pain and shit like that. It's true, she's back, but deep inside she's not one bit happy. That memoir of Morgan's crosses her mind again. The legendary Vina and her legendary mates. Siege gently touches the size of Kings, resting by her side. As ice cold as it ever was. Leader, hero, king. King of the siege, Vina. Alexandrina Vina Victoria. Something on your mind, Vina? These clothes are too heavy. I can't catch my breath sleeping in them. I'm looking for stuff that fits me better. In that drawer. You should write that in the survey, or tell them, since you have connections with Hypergryph / Joestar. I think the engine is most likely the issue here. I could be wrong. I don't know what they're using, but that would require a lot more animation, right? For some of the stuff that I'm like suggesting. Because if you think about it, oh wow. I actually like her in that better. Like just imagine like the scenes where you'd see like those animations just kind of, oh, it's Unity? Oh, maybe they can do it. Oh, never mind. I didn't know they were using Unity for this. I just thought this was a very simply put together game. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll suggest it. I don't know how useful that would be, but I just think having like scenes where you could actually like see what's going on. Like remember yesterday I got confused at the events going on with Catherine. Having moments of you actually seeing what's going on with the characters with more animations instead of it just being a plain background is very, very helpful to stupid people like me. So I just feel like that would add to the storytelling a bit. Yeah, like when that screen turned gray, just like crack the screen and then show the pieces fall. Like things just took a negative turn, or maybe that something her thoughts are making her feel like she'll never get this back or something. Like just convey that sense of emotion to the players in some way through visual effects. You don't have to turn everything 3D, just kind of like add some effects to make it hit home a little bit more. Haven't gotten any taller. Come on, we're adults. We stopped growing ages ago. You never know with these things. I remember when we first met, you were only about this tall. Enough. It's the same old guff. You always spout about time passing. I haven't had anyone in years to tell that same old guff to. I'm sorry, Baird. I'm just glad you're back, Your Majesty, Fina. Don't call me that. Alright, King of Siege. Same as ever then. Oh my Jesus Christ, who are you? Who are you? They're obviously triple question mark, duh. Shut the fuck up, Comey. What is it? Ermin Grande? Ermin Grande? Ermin Grande. Garde. Ermin Garde. Where'd the N come from? Holy shit, why'd I call her Grande? Ermin Garde. Ermin Garde. Why are these names so difficult, bro? Don't call me lady. I'm not that old yet. I'm sorry, Miss Ermengarde. He added miss instead of lady. That's crazy. I'm not quite sure how old the leeches are. Forget it. Lady. Oh, Kenzie called her miss. Forget it. Lady Ermengarde will do. This high-speed battleship really has been reduced to tatters. And the vampire's cohort gave this place a bathing, too. General Manfred said, this is going to be the start of the Sarkaz victories. Ermengarde? Ermengarde actually sounds better. I'm not going to hold you. Ermengarde. Guys, look what I'm gonna expose you real quick, Comey. Look what Comey does every single time I get a word or a name wrong. And then pins it. Every time. My inner demons won. The Sarkaz is the victory. And the old dame Chaotik kept warning me a future like this wouldn't bring anything about for us. Still, I can't figure it out. Why would my tutor have a my tutor? Wait, did I read that correctly? An old dame Chaotik kept warning me a future like this wouldn't bring anything about for us. Still, I just can't figure it out. Why would my tutor have had a feline friend for so long? We're leaving. I hate the stench of this place. Come with me, please, Her Highness. Teresa is waiting for you. Okay. Doctor, good morning. Also, another suggestion I'd have is small things like this. It doesn't have to be for the whole text. Just have like every language, like for every language, like whenever like they say doctor good morning, or like to start off the entire section that you're about to start off with, just have them say it. Get the voice actor of the character to just Doctor, good morning. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Just that. Like, it's very simple. It's not expensive, too. We need to make some plans for our upcoming operation. Damn, you want the Yakuza approach. Comey gets it. You play Yakuza? I've never played Danganronpa, so I don't know. The Sarkaz are treating the citizens as insurance that they won't be directly artillery struck. But whether the military commission or the dukes, we can't truly count on their benevolence in this. And even if we ignore the game that's ongoing between them, we're still bearing witness to the terrible state of the blockade zone it's in. You've seen the state of chaos in Norport, and the state of chaos Norport is in these days. Far easier said than done to change the status quo. That medicine and stuff you brought with, I gave it a count. Afraid it's only a drop in the bucket. Right. What can you accomplish? What you can accomplish is going to be very limited with our help alone, but that's no reason for us to hold back. Investigation of the airship and evacuation plans for the plate citizens are simultaneous work for us. We can't afford to overlook anything. What's the matter, Miss Delphine? You have a lot. You lot have. Whoa, shit. That change in the way that she speaks just fucked me up. You lot have the chops, right? What the fuck does that mean? You wriggled through the Sarkaz blockade to get here, so I'm guessing it's as easy for you to slip back out. I can say with pride that those gathered here are all extraordinary operators of Rhodes Island, but I'm very sorry, Miss Delphine. I think we may not live up to what you're imagining. When pitted against those steering the war from the behind the scenes, we may very well be called puny. So you only got here thanks to some help? Unfortunately, it's a deal, as the man loved to put it. Not a fantastic one at that. Are you a Sarkaz? Didn't think a duke would have found another Sarkaz. Okay, hold on. Now I have a question too. I'm sorry, I'm doing this a lot today. I'm just trying to remember because I don't remember with Inez. She's not a Sarkaz. She looks like a Sarkaz because she made her horns look like Sarkaz horns. What is she? I don't remember. Okay. She is the GOAT. She is the GOAT. Got it. I hope one day we can see what she originally looked like. All right. Sorry. Didn't think a duke would have found another Sarkaz lot to work with instead. Someone thinks too much. No, I just read the papers usually. Very good habit. You're still planning to evac right now, aren't you? Did your fancy pants backer agree to help? Sadly for you, no. All signs say she doesn't care. But you lot obviously do. Welcome to Rhodes Island. I'm keeping my opinions to myself though. My concern is whether we can get out of here alive. Then I have a proposal. Rhodes Islanders. This may be a bit of a risk. The Sarkaz have locked down every information channel out of Norport. And I think I can guess what their excuse to the wider public is. And see, I trust any of the dukes to know it is nothing more than an excuse. But they won't spoil the facade themselves. In fact, the dukes and the military commission of Kazdel have a quiet understanding on that. Yes, the Sarkaz are using the plate's people as an excuse, aren't the dukes? My guess is, if the Sarkaz did slaughter every last soul here, a few dukes would be breathing a sigh of relief. In a war, some only see ethics as a burden. Yeah, you're not wrong. So, we go and break that silent understanding. We need to have some of the Dukes we need to give some of the Dukes a push. Make them act more decisively. Before we're all dead here for real. Isn't Delphine young? Like well, I mean, I guess Amiya is too. Okay, that's not an excuse. She's smart. Golding. Days it's been, Golding. And still not a word from you. You're not this reticent a person, as far as we know. How are the Lindenium citizens Self-Salvation Corps? They've left the city. How many of them are left? Not many, I wager. Fine, back to your silence. Does it bring you any peace? I'm simply remembering them. Remembering them all. Enough, Golding. You don't belong to them by nature, and you're free in any case to forget what insubstantial sense of affiliation. Forget that insubstantial sense of affiliation. Ooh. What? What does she think? Golding is feeling guilty. Wait, what? It wasn't your hands that killed him. Okay, yes, I did understand what's going on. What? She's feeling guilty. The fuck? Most simply do just die in war. You even came up with a word for it. Sacrifice. And most of those names, the people hiding behind them, you've never so much as met. Does becoming a member of a collective still instill joy or pride in you? Huh? Yeah, you guys' last stream may have been right. Her emotions are just fucked. There's no way that she doesn't understand why Golding's feeling and acting the way that she is. Regretfully, as you've seen, we can only belong to ourselves in the end. No, I used to believe that. At first, I believe I fought for our shared dream for the Self-Salvation Corps cause. In these past days, I've realized that might not have been the case. Leto was right. We're all the same kind. I told him he was pessimistic. Yet look at me. Whether I admit it or not, I'm someone who despairs easily myself. The corpse members may fight with pure ideals in heart, but the corpse itself does not. Take Clavizia or Allerdale. Both women I respect for their character. Man, this thing is fucking killing me. It's like a little spot that's just been touched on my glasses. Both women I respect for their character, yet their aims extend far beyond what they claim out loud. For a very long time, I pretend to be blind to that. It disillusions you now. You finally realize your undertakings were married since the start. What is happening? You feel your efforts were all in vain. Yeah, I get that, Comey. I get it, right? But the issue is whether you care or not, seeing someone stunned there trying to figure out like their feelings after they just fucked up really hard, like You're not just gonna snap someone out of something like that. Like, Demazi definitely has to have something, some screw loose somewhere. Haven't read her files, but judging by the other Glasgow gang, Delphine might be in her early 20s. Demazi is essentially a psychopath. Oh, no shit. This is like, no shit. Nah, both Leto and Demazi has made her fully feeling guilty, making her think that all the deaths was Golding's own fault. Demazi is a collective consciousness, so it is trouble understanding the thought process of a lone human. It lacks a lot of emotional understanding over its thousands of years it's lived. For Demazi, it's just another Tuesday. It couldn't care less. Sociopath. Same thing. Or not the same thing. That's stupid. They're both. That's how I want to say that. They're both. The issue is she's locked more on the conversation. The conversation's not going to move forward, but I don't think Demazi understands that. Hardly. You see, I don't have any cause on my mind. I'm just thinking of the people, faces upon faces. Heidi, Feist, Rock, Old Bill, Adam. She doesn't know Old Bill is dead. Adams, Little George. I have no standing and no right to say I should repent for the Self-Salvation Corps. I don't belong to any illusory collectives of that sort. But I need to come face to face with every one of them inside myself. Okay, it's giving me just like a breather because that's a lot of bullshit it kind of put here. Okay, we need a collective choke point. Cool.
I'm listening. Here I am.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I didn't even see that thing there.
Here I am. Good timing. Here I am.
Forward.
Here I am. What's in it, Miss?
I think that would have opened that up and the enemy would have came pushing towards me. Yeah, they're using the supplies as bait. Oh, I'm glad I caught that.
There you are.
Fuck.
Let's take it slow.
Please, trust in me.
I gotta be careful. That's crazy.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Where do you wish I am Dublin?
Yielding is not an option. Suppress them.
I'm okay with this one breaking. This is fine. It's gonna speed things up a little bit, but I think this is fine.
Good timing.
信号はこれで分かったでしょ
Thread of my position. Yeah, not anymore soon.
I'm gonna save this because I think someone might. Yup. See, bro.
With all of you behind me, I won't take it.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I'm prepared. I am Dublin.
Stay calm and make your move. No need to worry.
Damn it.
I've got your back. Target marked.
Too late.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I will protect us all.
Solidify.
Got my bolts kitted. I won't sleep on the job.
Solidify.
Here I am.
That's everyone. I'm good.
All right. In position.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I'm prepared to fight.
It's my turn.
ええ、ここにいます。
There you are. All right.
Mission accomplished.
いい連携だったね。ハイタッチしようか。
Okay, now that I know that can happen, I'm gonna pay a lot of attention to that. I didn't realize that they would use some of that as bait. I picked up on that pretty quickly. I'm proud of myself. I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I'm becoming goated player. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
加減はしますよ。ええ、この飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
Your lives are mine to protect.
Understood.
I'm prepared. I am Dublin.
I won't sleep on the job. Here I am.
I know what better match your step.
God damn, you hurt like a bitch.
Good timing.
All right.
主の名を掲げこの旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
What do you need of me?
Yeah, you're dead. When she dies, I'm gonna fucking...
I'm prepared this endless burn.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Needn't bear.
Monday night, young.
Monster. Don't keep me.
信号は安定。これで分かったでしょ。
There is no hesitating in battle.
What do you need of me? Get out of my home!
Yeah, you'll hear from me as needed.
I saw that coming too.
Target marked.
Picked out your bait yet?
Mission accomplished.
I saw that coming too, but I think it's fine. W, perhaps you could drive a little slower. Don't tell the crazy waifu, all right? To drive slower. You let her live in her crazy moments, all right? She's living her moments, all right? You chill out, Shining. There's a ranking to this. There's levels to this shit. A tragically wounded dame won't hang in there much longer, Shining. Hold on tight, everybody. Incline ahead. A ride this rough likely won't benefit Chaotik's recovery in any way. So what? The racists couldn't hack her to death. You think a little bad suspension's gonna be what does it? The roads here suck. Passing through a bomb crater, guys. You could steer around. Too late. I'm going in. Yeah, Chaotik Jr. Now get your claws off me. You're free to screw off of the car and drag your sorry little master behind us. Your choice. Got something ticking in your metal skull? You can try it. I'll play ball with you. Or maybe I should just throw you off and make roadkill out of you. W. Oh man, I double clicked. We're in a hurry. His hat couldn't cough a single word. This hag couldn't cough a single word at anyone right now. And look at how sad and depressed her stupid wimpy pet is. I've never felt this good in my life. That face too. I love it. Don't you want to get payback on your boss? Medical department shit stirred. Cultit reduced to this? She's my patient now. You're boring as ever. Tell Closure and her circus trope to follow our route. With the Dukes and the Sarkaz duking it out, I'm the only one who still knows where to find an opening. You're very familiar with the terrain and situation. How do you think I survived the past few years? What, did you picture me swimming in Londinium sewers? Merc's got her ways. Once we're through the ruins, we'll hit our destination. Is she already there? You've got my word. I never missed a chance to make someone owe me. But pushing the wheelchair is not your base plan. I get an extra favor for that. Fine. Oh yeah, what's the deal between you and the old hag? Dragging an incap into Londiniums is a pretty terrible idea. She is my... No, I am her sin. A comm station? We need to broadcast our existence out there. It'll be an invitation. Right on the money, doctors of Rhodes Island. The Dukes need to know about this. If none act, it gives any other Dukes fodder against them. When the crown's vacant, everyone will want to be airtight. You know Victoria better than I imagined. Where can we find a comm station? The signal hub for this place got wrecked by the Sarkaz right off the bat, but I know of a small station we might still be able to use. It's in a pub, best house in all of Londinium before Norport went to pot. They set up a signal transceiver with mad high power in there, so they could get ahead of what their guests from all over wanted. It looks like stones fell and blocked up the whole outside of it, but if we can find a way in, we can use the gear that's still left in there. Then I think it'll be an extremely dangerous op. Going by what you've told us, we're in luck if that sorry station still works, after which we couldn't even encrypt the outgoing signal. Bang on. It's an old civilian model. No matter who hears, they'll know what we're trying to say in a flash, and the Sarkaz will immediately act. We've just got to gamble on the Dukes not wanting a preventable massacre to their name. Besides, I'm trusting some Duke or other will want to step up proper. After all, they're not going to want a Victorian ruins themselves. The Duke of Windermere, for example. She could be one of them, yeah. Interesting. Looks like you do read plenty of newspapers, Delphine. Doctor, Amiya, I believe this plan is feasible. We need to inject a little chaos and to shatter the deadlock. One or more Dukes on the offensive can be a smokescreen for us, whether it's finding where that airship is located or creating conditions for the people to evacuate their abandoned plate. Then before we do, we need to put an end to the pointless infighting and cutthroat slaughter in this lockdown zone. We need to give them a reason to unite. Letting everyone know hope still exists, for example. Yes. If we can make headway on that and distribute the remaining resources here to those who need them most, then maybe we can hold out for even longer. We're building broken trust, just as you said. Real or fake? Hope is still hope anyhow. So that's your genius plan? Go to an old pub for an old comm station and beg the Dukes outside to save us because we're all dead meat in here? Incredible. I might want to applaud you lot. If you have any good ideas, you can give them right now, Cater. Aside from charging past the Sarkaz blockade walls, didn't think after becoming thieves and conmen, we'd finally be groveling on the ground of all those snot-nosed blue blood boys and girls. If you don't like the idea of it being Mayday, you can think of it as a wager instead. Oh look, what an elite word, wager. Oh, we're off making a wager with the people in their castles now. Lucky us. And you can choose to keep on robbing in the street. I won't stop you. Pick what you want to talk about. Cater, I know you care about your dignity like nothing else, but now is not the time for it. Oh yeah, that's right. Pick up your fucking voice, Delphine. Don't let him talk to you like that. You're a queen in your own right. Fuck this dude. The Duke's attacking can help us. Then inviting them is an option. Alright. You thought of the consequences? The Dukes help us. Bang up, then what? We hop on their warships to march for our great Ladinium? Or do we become their subjects, sticking ourselves in Castor or Wellington's factories to feed ourselves to lathing machines? Oh, you're talking to Comey. I was about to say, what the fuck are you saying? This is not going to do us bloody favors. We're not about to sell our lives to the bloody nobles. Say goodbye to being birdies anymore. We'll be asylum seekers for them to snuff out as they feel. And we aren't right now? Cater. Oh dang, gave me the all caps. She's yelling at the top of her fucking lungs at this dude. Cater, do you think we're the free and happy people of Norport right now? War broke out. We're in the middle of it. Do you want to tell me that you think once a hero descends from the sky to guide all parties together with you to crush the Sarkaz outside, just like you've been dreaming? That everything can return to how it was? Dignity? Look at us, Cater. We know full well what the hell we've done. Yeah. Put him in his place. Put him in a coffin. Shit, what's happening? In the street. They're all armed. Okay, no panic. We need to clear this up. Oh no. Do they not want to live anymore? Who still has the strength to scrap this hard? Every gang sheltering in Norport should be in the same boat as us in terms of low supplies. So through the boarded up window, all that can be seen is still live smoke. Then hollering and cursing coupled with begging and crying. The sort of thing they've had to tune out these days, blind-eyed, deaf ears. But this time, it's not brief clamor from a dingy alleyway. It's not following nervousness or hesitation or any attempt at cover or disguise. Within the smoke, a luggage trolley nonchalantly rolls down the street, very well the previous property of some inn. A past life of conveying suitcases big and small, belonging to guests from all corners. Now pushed out amidst the dust by the explosion's aftermath, it becomes the focal point where everyone's gaze is gathered. The target of all their adherent desires. Atop that trolley is a stack of supplies full to bursting. Box upon box of tin cans, clean water, rations, rough yet oh so sweet. That's... Her voice fails and falters. She finds herself unable to avert her eyes. I want to know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what they're looking at. I need this food. Get lost. So, did someone come in with a whole bunch of food and supplies? And now everyone's fighting over that shit? Food, supplies, and weapons? You get lost for God's sakes. I don't need you here. You can't eat that much. This scene is in the PV? Is it? You can split a bit with me. Come on. Just a few rolls of bread will do. Take your hands off the stuff first. The crowds are quarreling, ripping and tearing the luggage, freewheeling from one group's hands to another's. People fall, climb back up, throw themselves at their mountain of hopes, each within a wish to get their share from it. But most end up empty-handed. Bloody hell, where'd all that shit even come from? Half an hour more and they'll be killing all their own. Hey, stop! Stop! Stay back for now. They won't hear what you're saying. We can't... Baird notices a silhouette slip past her. Siege's hammer smashes fiercely against the ground, the turbulence blowing away the dust and stench of blood throughout the street. She takes in the people before her, and they give her death stares back. Siege, what are you here for? What are you doing? I recognize you, LJ. Your three brats doing all right? All right. We can find out once we see them. Just die first, or maybe I will. It's fine for them. They're free. No need to fight over scraps like the brutes we are. They died a clean and honest death. So Siege, gonna be a saint, send me to see them? We don't have to do this. There's no point in going knives out at our own neighbors here. There's all the point. It's the point and then some, Siege. A roll of bread means I live through tonight. If my luck's good, tomorrow night too. Aren't you hungry? Aren't you parched? Do you even have the energy to choose? Because that tells me it hasn't tormented you enough. Jesus Christ. You're not even part of this. Give me an answer, Siege. Why don't you? How much hope are you looking to steal from me? I can never beat you before, but now I can... What the fuck was that? No, stop, sir. You're not casting. You're destroying your own body. Your increased arts assimilation is just a pathological result of an acute infection. We can help you. Please stop. Shove off. Shove off, you self-respecting do-gooders. Either go back and hide in your houses or join the bloody fight. Everyone wants to survive, and this is the most reliable method I know. Shit, LJ, you want me to pound you flat that badly? Alright, I save it. God's sakes, enough. Your Royal Highness Alexandrina Vina Victoria is here. Morgan. Wow, shit. Progeny of the Aslan King. Her Royal Highness Alexandrina Vina Victoria has brought back the size of kings. Victoria? Siege? Your surname was Victoria? That sword's the size of kings? But I always suspected you weren't an ordinary feline. Per her Royal Highness's demands, the Duke's forces have begun to advance their way here. Those Sarkaz won't hold them off. Even if they throw in the ship, we're saved now. Delphine, even you're... Her Royal Highness. Siege, you are a bloody royal... Wow, I didn't... Oh, wait, nobody knew! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. She didn't want anyone to know to escape her past. That's why Siege was so upset at Morgan. Oh, fuck. I didn't know nobody knew. I figured it was just like an inner circle meaning like the entirety of Glasgow gang, but the fact that he didn't know, that kind of turned some wheels in my head a little bit. Siege, you're a bloody royal family? The Dukes, they're finally... Siege, no. Your Royal Highness Alexandrina, I have to... Acute erythropoiesis symptoms. I'll prep an inhibitor injection straight away. He's in terrible condition. You see? We have bloody... Damn. I'm so used to fucking saying bloody now. Fucking Christ. You see, we have medicine too. Oh my god. Too many different fucking... You see, we have medicine too. We just need to hold on a little longer. He's been infected with British. It's over. Chaotik is British now. That's right. Just a little longer now.
That was close. I almost... anyway...
The bloody thing! The thing of bloody... The bloody hell!
Please give me a minute. I need to get my emotions under control.
Oh, man. It's Jover. You check the chapter rewards, maybe you can get the welfare. Nah, that's 1217. I often feel that the times change with irregularity. Their means of coming up with concepts so brilliant, their methods of forming society so diverse, it's all dizzying. Hold on, let me turn on my AC. I think it just shut off for some reason. It literally just came on and shut right off. That's fucking weird. Oh no, it's on. I just can't hear it. Okay. I've lived in Casimir's many times, and every time I leave, I end up coming back. To tell you the truth, Banshee traces of us are still present in the land of knights. I must admit, the place is indeed fascinating. Yet, you didn't have me sketch out those neon lit skyscrapers for you. You simply chose this ordinary village for the stage this time, because it's much quieter here, and it's Casimir's as I first saw it. Golden farmlands amid the never-ending plains. It's a pity that these are probably never... Wow. It's a pity that these are probably no longer important to the Casimirs of today. What do you think? How does it compare to Khazdo? Khazdo is a land of ruin, but the rubble also means that there are countless possibilities beneath it. Our visions of Khazdo may have their differences, but we can still look forward to the next iteration. And as for Casimir's, it evolved so fast that in a blink of an eye, the Pegasi, along with their morals and glory, dispersed and withered away. And it became even sweeter and more fascinating. Hello, it's Beta. Wait, what are you talking about? So you guys had me go and look right at fucking Twitter. Brother, you can't come in and do that. You can't come in and do that, because the moment someone comes in and does some shit like that, it immediately makes me think something has happened that I didn't know about. You can't come in and do that, brother. The descendants of the elders and the ancients accuse us Sarkaz of devouring their flesh and blood and enslaving their souls. So they found a new method, and they did it even better than us. Huh. They let those under their rule be fed, swallowed, turned into nourishment for their monster to continue expanding and grow. And all they have to pay is a promise of the pleasures of life. I searched for Casimir's rulers, intrigued by what they had created, but instead I only discovered... No, there was no... Discovered? Yeah. No, there was no ruler. Those company spokesmen, those members of the General Chamber of Commerce, even the Adeptus... That word. Or the Grand Knight. You cannot call any of them a ruler of Casimir's. Inflated desire is so powerful that it can rule itself. It's a simple thirst for survival. Is a simple thirst for survival enough to keep up with your search? Damatsty. Oh, is that wow. Okay, what the conversation's making sense now. Wow. Shit. You're more restless than I imagined. What exactly are you afraid of? Of sinking deep into the past and history. I just want to understand how to get along with ourselves. Okay, the conversation's making sense now. I don't know why that was processing so slowly, but when okay. Is she waking up? God damn, W so fucking hot. Hey, Chaotik. Not looking so hot, huh? Where am I? Why not sleep a little longer? I need some more time to get a bomb under your pillow. I love her. I'm guessing you're probably not in the best mood waking up to see me of all people. The feeling's mutual. I'd rather die than let someone think that I've been hovering over your bed day after day with the tears in my eyes, praying with all my heart and soul that you'd open your eyes. Believe me, this is just a coincidence. I only came looking for water and you just happened to be in my spot. Where are the doctor and Amiya? Want to take a guess? Maybe I killed them both while you're taking a lazy cat nap. Sounds like they're both fine for now. You have so much faith in me? What's our present location? The outskirts of Lindenium, in a safe house of mine. The courtyard out there is packed with a whole bunch of your people right now. Oh god, Comey's typing. Another word that I mispronounced. Yep. 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 Is this favor of mine part of your grand plan too, Chaotik? You can try thanking me from the bottom of your heart, and I'll consider accepting your gratitude. Escalon and I did work out several plans. Escalon and I did work out several plans, and we did consider enlisting the help of ex-Babel members for the worst case scenarios. I always knew you were so good at calculating everyone's usefulness. But I have to thank you, W. As you requested from the bottom of my heart. Damn. What the fuck just happened? Did Teresa smash her head in hard too hard? Should I call Shining? W? I was kidding about calling Shining, by the way. Getting a brain injury wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing for you. Can you help me out? I need to get out of bed. Fine. Oh, she looked worried. Damn it, I can't go back. Fuck. Water for you. Thanks. Withdrawing from Lindenia was an extremely risky operation. Can you tell me the current situation? You sure you want to ask me? Closure's busy getting those temporary barracks up now, but we could keep our distance from each other till she gets back. I want to hear from you. Mercenaries have a keener sense of danger. What's happening here? This isn't a death flag, is it? I don't need now to be when she dies. Your self-salvation corpse got played by Manfred hard. He and his little sidekick seem to have found just the right time to take you guys out. The way I see it, these poor city folk were never a match for your sharp-edged, blood-licking Sarkaz scum. And now, you poor wretches are being driven out of Lindenium, which honestly, to me, is a good thing. It's way better than dying in some alley for nothing. The only good news is that the Dukes finally got moving. That bitch Inez tells me... She snuck that in there. That bitch Inez tells me the doctor and the little bunny were kidnapped by a certain Duke who wants to use them to do a favor. A Duke? So a war has broken out after all. Isn't it tragic? You missed out on all sorts of excitement. I know, but okay. Let me tell you what I'm thinking, Comey, and why I said this feels like a death flag. Yes, she's immortal. She has died many times before, but usually in stories like this, and I'm just going by an anime way of thinking, right? Usually there's some weakness to exploit, some reason that they can take this immortal figure and find a way for it to finally die. So that's where my head went immediately when she started being nice to W. I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling. Oh my God. Shut up, Break. Don't get me started on some of this shit. Let's not talk about the terrible Fox movies, okay? Can we not bring in X-Men into this, please? It's can we not? But like an immortal who does. Huh? You must be talking to someone else, Christmas, because that's not what I said. I never knew Guardians could die until they did. Type right. Yeah, that type of shit. I like the trope of an invulnerable body, but the person. Ooh. Okay, shut up, Baki. Any regrets, calls it? I don't like how you just fucking said that, because that made me feel even worse. That made me feel even worse. Seems like your gigantic brain didn't get you the results you wanted. I've never regretted my actions. Oh, fuck, I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. This is giving me the worst feeling right now. This is giving me the worst feeling. But sometimes I feel exhausted. Wow, so you're actually capable of such a show of emotion? I gotta grab this once-in-a-lifetime chance to take a selfie with a poor, miserable culprit. I won't pretend to be the type who hides in the shadows and... I'm sorry, this picture's fucking with me. I won't pretend to be the type who hides in the shadows and gropes in the direction of history, although sometimes I do hope things go my way. I and my past selves... Whoa! Was I supposed to know this before? Past selves? Remember Lone Trail? No, homie. When did they say this shit in Lone Trail? Give me... It's never been explained that it worked like this. Just that she's old. Thank you. I was about to say, no, it didn't say anything about this in Lone Trail. I can go back and read it again. I and my past selves have tried many approaches. Some have been successful, while others in hindsight have proven to be questionable. But I still maintain that every choice has been made with rational judgment and was the optimal choice at the time. What are you about to send me, Comey? I'm slowing down because I want to know what the fuck. PV4? Most replayed. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute it. Okay. Fuck! That's crazy! I didn't think of this shit at like past selves. Fuck, I did this last time too. Whatever. Fuck. This is read my message. In Lone Trail, Friston was calling Calcit by a different name that had a number, so it implies that there were more people of Calcit's type. Yes, I can see where okay, I can see that, but nowhere in Lone Trail did they specifically specify. When they say past selves, I'm a 10. When they say past selves, when I'm thinking is like when Calcit dies, the body is still there, right? The body is still Calcit's body, but the mental state goes either back or it changes, kind of like Doctor, how you just forgot everything. Wasn't there a quote? Wasn't there a quote about Calcit being, or a monster taking over Calcit in infield? Does this have anything to do? Does this have anything to? That's a theory? No, there was a quote that went with the theory. There was a quote that went with the theory. The whole reason theory came up in the first place. Help me out, Comey. You're the one that told me. You or Baki told me this. There was a specific quote that made someone fuck. One of Calcit Skin's voice lines. I can't leave the game. Yeah, I can't leave this. Hold on.
Necessary extended communications. But there will be
I fucking love her voice, by the way. Sora kills this shit.
no restrictions on transmissions between the two of us. Every faction's leader.
Which one is it? Skin promotion 2 line, I think. Promotion 2. Promotion 1. Promotion 2.
Under the curtain, Weaver, symptoms of orypathy have faded into history. Yet mankind continues to voice its dissatisfaction. The old order did collapse.
It's like at the end of it, right?
But the minds of man remain narrow. Amiya must still go hither and thither to unite them. While she is now an excellent leader, you are still the only one she can rely on. We can no longer draw meaningful lessons.
It's not that one.
From past experiences.
There was a specific line that had something to do with monster. Fuck, I might actually have to. Promotion 1? Maybe it is promotion 1.
And the dead. This is what's currently happening outside of Terra. Originium is swallowing everything into its body and incubating an all-encompassing chaos. But Terra can still be saved. And only because you remain by our side.
Promotion and after promotion and promotion are not the same thing. Okay. Thank you.
Monster, These tattered lands will one day need you more than ever. Now, with your own voice, say hello to the doctor. I will correct.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Homie. Problem is we don't know what monster really is. Yeah, but I'm just going on. Okay, of course, we're just speculating, right? None of this can be confirmed or proven or disproven or anything, right? But the thing is, this was such a huge, like, random drop. I in my past selves have tried many approaches. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of this one, and when we can like revisit this another time. I wish I took a picture of it with the image there, but we need to revisit this. This is important somewhere, and I don't know where it's going to be, but it's important somewhere. And I want this too, because she's just, I've never seen her so fucking vulnerable. Yeah, this could mean either different people or calls it every time she was reborn. It's not specified here. Yeah. Oh yeah, calls it reads Chaotic. Read the last bit of in the DM. It's already been slightly covered, but read the last part of the DM. Everything with a number is a past life. And you see the original calls it in a flash. That's Amma 10, right? So it's assumed there's been, okay. So you're responding to me here. So it's assumed there's been 4, and we don't know if it's counting the culprit with the black hair in the flash. Amma 01? I thought it was 10, my bad. Yo. This just, I'm sorry, this excites me when shit like this happen. It's Amma 10. That's what I thought. Okay. Optimal, huh? Amma 10 is current Kyle, right? No. It is? Oh, okay. No, it called, okay. Friston called her Amma 10, but remember, it doesn't have, I don't think it has, wait, no, it can read the outside world. Maybe it is. Yeah, okay. You guys are confusing me. Okay, yeah. Amma 10 is Kalsit. She was referred to that in the past too, right? So it's not our Kalsit, it's Kalsit, blanket statement. There is no other Ammas. It's just Khalsit. Keyword soul. Theorized. Theorized. If you want more sort of talks about her past a little, read her monster. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna go back to this. Right, or else she would be Amma 04. Like, yeah, the 10 is not an iteration of life. It's not like version numbers. Every single time that one of her past self dies, she turns into Amma 5, Amma 6. It doesn't work that way, at least not to my understanding. This is I hate that they drop shit like this just randomly and then they just keep on going like I'm not gonna spaz out about shit like this. I think people are taking the 4 things in a PV2 literally. We know in game that she's called Amma 10. Yes, you're saying Amma 10, just she's known as Amma 10. You're not like taking this any further with them, are you? This is getting confusing. Yes, if you're just saying that Khalsit is Amma 10, period, then yeah. But of course, you, Comey, and fucking Baki would know more about this than I would. I'm just regurgitating the stuff that I understand. Because if it goes any deeper than her entire existence being Amma 10, then I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, just because she's... Shut the fuck up, Baki. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're gonna keep going now. I and my past selves have tried many approaches. Some have been successful, while others in hindsight have been proven to be questionable. But I still maintain that every choice has been made with rational judgment and was the optimal choice at the time. Optimal, huh? Optimal. Using such a term does make it sound like all related problems were solved, but that's not really the case. I can only ensure that things don't turn out for the worst. But no matter how I try, the results often prove to me that the impact of an individual can make is always limited in the end. Holy shit, words. No matter who it is. Even in its name, Khalsit, and the memories she even if this name Khalsit and the memories she carries have been walking these lands for so long, what I can accomplish might be called insignificant. I don't think this is too deep. I just think this is just her saying that Khalsit was a name that was given to this flesh a long time ago. And it's just a name that every version of her just goes by now. But it wasn't a name given to this version of her. I don't think this is anything too deep. I'm just kind of... I don't think it is. This is much. W, I destroyed Kazdel once. The me that I was believed that. And the picture just flashed in my head when they were talking about how she stood. Okay, I need to stop. I'm never gonna move forward. I need to stop. W, I destroyed Kazdel once. The me that was believed. Oh my god, my fucking head. The me that I was then believed that it was the only way to bring peace. We managed to behead the Lord of Fiends then. And we were victorious for all. Oh, and this is why now she stands with. Or she used to stand with Teresa, and now. Oh my god, damn it, fucking Christ. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of the old shit that used to happen. That happened before. My head is hurting now. According to our plans, we should have reclaimed the king's authority. I had prepared all kinds of plans, and the successors were under my supervision. The successors of the Lords of Fiends, right? Like, that's what she means? Yes, the Lords of Fiends. But at that moment, the rest, okay, she's getting into what I was talking about. But at that moment, Teresa chose to pick up the Black Crown. Hey, I'm not here for a history lesson. But I'm awful curious, Cultit. Why did you and her put Babel together anyway? Yes. What exactly do the Sarkaz mean to you? If you're just trying to play with our lives, Teresa, wouldn't be on your side. Wouldn't be on your side. Okay, we found, in actuality, the Sarkaz aren't so different than the rest of us as we originally thought. Not inferior to any other race, nor nobler than any other existence. No matter where we've come from, Originium has changed us all into a similar form, possessing the same emotions and desires. This land is currently in an ugly state. The Sarkaz souls whisper of being the former masters of this world, and they were slaughtered, oppressed, displaced for countless millennia. I've seen the times of old. I was there when only Sarkaz walked on the land. In fact, the term Sarkaz actually originates from an arrogant abbreviation of their murderers. I was gonna make a slavery joke, but I'm going to hold that one because my brain is already hurting. Though it has already become a rallying cry for the victims. The difference between Dajjal and Goliath so is the stark contrast in appearance between the Cyclops and a Diablo. But why do they? I can't read anymore because I'm not focused as I was before. Hold on, chat. But why have they all been classified as common Sarkaz? Between a Cyclops and a Diablo. But why have they all been classified as common Sarkaz? What the fuck does that mean? So it's basically, is it saying that both Cyclops and Diablo, two different like things, ended up becoming one blanket term, Sarkaz, like one common people, even though they're very different? Is that what it's trying to say? Okay. Sarkaz sub-races are diverse, but they're all called Sarkaz. It's weird. Subspecies of Sarkaz like vampire. Closure. Bet. Different Sarkaz subraces all ended up being called the same, even though they're so different. They used to be their own races who lived on Terra before everyone else arrived. That's weird. But after they were subjugated, they were categorized as one race. If a vampire establishes his own country, how would it be different? How would it be any different from the arrogant Victoria of today? If the undead were to rule all civilization, how would the culture be any different from those under the ice-cold rule of Ursa? Teresa and I came to the conclusion that these conflicts ultimately led nowhere. She dived so deep into the Lords of Fiend's memories and realized what I had feared was indeed possible. Our time, or rather, all time for these lands, this world is running out. You can't do this, man. Like, you can't be dropping these bombs on us. This is the type of shit that I could sit here for hours just fucking thinking about. She didn't just raise a death flag for herself, she raised one for the entirety of Terra. Okay, let me cook for a second. Could that be why we ended up going to another fucking planet using the gate in order to like in Infield's world? Could that be the lore as to why that happens? Did something happen here? Did something happen here that we just couldn't prevent? And it's probably like a man-made... You feel me? Like doesn't that like make sense a little bit too much? Just to tell you, because I don't think you'll ever do monthly squads. Do the monthly squads. But the gate has actually been opened in the current story in Angelina's monthly squads. Is that IS? Is that another name for IS? Monthly squad for IS4. In terms of story in IS, I probably won't. But I probably will play, I most likely will be playing IS. I just probably won't be doing it for story. It'll just be a roguelike mode for me. That's the way that they tell the story in that shit is confusing as fuck for me. Read my comment above. Where? I don't see you saying anything. Highly possible, though, is the last thing that my chat caught. I don't know what you said, but I think YouTube blocked it out because I don't see whatever you said. Oh, why are you telling me all this? Didn't I say I'm not into history? I think she's just venting, W. It's precisely because you're not, W. History has made vampires, leeches, undead, demasti, gargoyles, made all of you into Sarkaz. But it has been bound, but it is also bound the Sarkaz to their past. Kazdel shall be rebuilt, but what will it be rebuilt on? Ooh. What's a true Sarkaz? What identity will Kazdel be built off of? In the PV4 from earlier, we see massive clusters of Originium glowing all over the world map, implying that Originium... You think Originium is fucking up, like, are we on Earth? The planet? You think Originium is the cause? It's like an Earth cancer or some shit? Fuck, this is not the translated one. Yeah, this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, my brain is like cooking right now. Like there's just too much going on. There's no way to... Kazdel shall be rebuilt. But what will it be rebuilt on? Perhaps someone like you would have a different answer than I do, W. Are you still worried about Catherine Feist? And it just like swaps the fucking scenario. Like you didn't just drop a bomb on us. I saw it. What? I just didn't react. Unless it was some shit over here. Wasn't it this? Wasn't it this? No? And isn't this the gate? This? Is this what you mean? Yes, that's what he was referring to. Oh, wait, what the fuck? That doesn't look like Amiya. All right. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. I'm letting you guys know once we're done with this section because of how much of that shit we fucking just... Just to further mention, something when Amiya is first revealed to be the Lord of Fiends, and they say she will destroy the world. The exact wording given is, I see the world blanketed in Originium, and you melting the lives of millions. Stop it. Okay. The wounded have settled down for the time being. That Sarkaz mercenary called W, she's really capable. The Self-Salvation Corps are already reorganizing themselves, and I think we'll be back in Londinium in no time. Oh yeah? Rock, did you see anyone yesterday night? You mean like Sarkaz troops? No, of course not. Strangers or... I don't know actually. What's going on? I received a letter. It was in my suitcase this morning. Wasn't it written by a Self-Salvation Corps soldier? The handwriting's really familiar to me, but no one's coming to mind. The letter said that Granny is in Londinium safe and sound, and I needn't worry. It also contained several addresses not very far from here. The only person that would do such a thing would be a certain Duke. Yeah, but that Duke isn't a Londonier. Don't worry, I know exactly whose side I'm stood on. No matter what those bigwigs think of us, we're not their pawns. They think the war is just a scramble for power and that we don't have the right to make our own choices. The Self-Salvation Corps will show them all they're solely mistaken. We're stopping there, chat. I can't even read anymore. Where did we start? Did we start at the tutorial? And then we did these two missions? Yeah. We made some good progress. That's fine.
There is still much we can do, Doctor.
Wait, so tomorrow continues the story or shoe event? Weird story. I'm probably just gonna rush through the shoe event during my time out of town, and then we can come back and do that later. It's not relevant to what's going on in the main story, so I think we're fine. Yay, I'm running low on shit now. Chat. I like that they drop these bombs, but it's so derailing because my brain just goes in so many fucking places. It's telling him to listen to one of the kind of, yes, kind of, because I plan on reacting to the entire thing all together. Like, I'm gonna watch the entire concert. I'm just waiting for permission from Hypergryph. Thanks for asking, though. We'll do that soon. Every year I watch the entire concert with all of you, so like this will be the same. But man, it's so derailing when they drop these bombs. I mean, it's a good thing. It's cool.
There is still
but
much
fuck,
you
I
can
was
do,
expecting to make more
Doctor.
progress than that. Yeah, but I won't know what those Babel and Chapter 14 CGs are. So as long as you guys don't tell me anything, I probably will forget that it even exists. I might see one thing and go, oh my god, that looks so fucking cool, or maybe an altar or something, but as long as you guys don't tell me no shit, I'll be fine. Wow. It's like every single time we learn something about concept, my mind just goes to the furthest, like, place.
Scanning. The atmospheric oxygen level is still decreasing. No. Let the doctor rest.
That's on you. I won't be
will
there
check
still.
it
That's
out.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, chat. We're going to end the stream here. I'm gonna rest my brain so tomorrow I can actually fucking read. I'm not going to sleep. I'm probably gonna play Marvel Rivals or something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your dad plays Arknights? Nah, you must be talking about someone else in here. They must have said that shit. Oh, watching it with my dad when it releases. Okay, Enderlord. Is the anniversary banner already up? Nah. Nah. But yeah, chat, thank you. You're awesome. Tomorrow we pull for well, we attempt to pull for Shu. I'm a getter. I might end up spending though, because if you look at this, you know what? I'm gonna do this now. And I don't feel like putting any effort to it, so we're just doing what we already have. Wait, do I have any? I don't. All right, chat. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna let this run, and I'm gonna go ahead and play Marvel Rivals or something. Thank you guys for coming through. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do our polls. We'll have some fun. We'll continue the story. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. Take care. And as usual, thank you, Comey, for the yeah, thank you for the donos. I will see you guys later. Take care. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay chaotic. Brain will stop frying now.